What's up everybody, welcome to Yogyakarta train station, very iconic place, old building, and today's travel vlog because I'm going to Surabaya by the business class train. So that's the train station building, look like this one, Yogyakarta. And yeah, I'm actually curious, never used the train in Indonesia, so that will be the first time. Inside the train station we had to print our tickets because we booked online. It's at 1 o'clock. It's gonna be 4 hours to Surabaya. But meanwhile, that's the Yogyakarta train station. Looks clean and not too busy. Oh, counter, check-in counter. Basically, there's only self-check-in now. I got my train ticket. It was very easy. You just scan the QR code and go. So far, this is how looks the train stations. Looks okay. Looks alright, actually. The ATM, the officers, waiting zone like this one. Basically that's the platforms, that's the one of the train here, Yogyakarta station, and that's the waiting zone. Nice, actually it's better than I thought. So yeah, let's see, find some coffee place. We found some lunch here, lounge Anggrek or something like that, whatever. 65,000. They have food, Wi-Fi, aircon, TV and stuff, so I think we're gonna get inside. Basically that's the lounge inside. Actually it's not that bad. I expect something worse than this one. This one is okay, 65. You can sit, you can have some coffee, drink, no coffee machine, only Bali Yogyakarta coffee and stuff. Yeah, but actually, to be honest, there is nothing really to eat. You have cassava and corn, this thingy here. You have a little bit of mie goreng what left, and this one is empty, no coffee. Basically, at least you have an aircon place, so at least you can sit in the aircon, right? Going to Surabaya, 308 kilometers, and that's the train station, track 3. I have an executive, so but the first coach. And the train is approaching. That's the first time I'm gonna use ever Indonesian rail, so that's how does it look like. Looks solid. Big locomotive, loud, and that's the, here we go, that's the coaches. I have an executive, so I think it looks this one because mine is coach 1 executive. That's the train inside, looks like this one. I sit really at the front of the coach, so I'm sitting at the front of the coach. We're at the parking, here we go. Like this one, it's full actually, totally full. We are actually 1 hour after Yogyakarta. This is the Solo or Surakarta, and that's the train. Looks like this one, quite spacious actually, quite have a lot of space for the legs and everything. They have an electric socket, so you can charge it, your phone, laptop, whatever. I was sitting with the aunties, but they're gone already, so I have more room to show you. It's okay, $50 for 4-hour drive, Yogyakarta, Surabaya. Nothing special like, but it's clean enough and it's pretty comfortable. Very similar to the executive class in Bangkok, but could be better, of course. There's always room for improvement, but overall it's like this. I'm gonna show you what I can see interesting on the road, because right now only old buildings. Basically from the window you can see empty fields, rice fields. The landmarks are pretty flat right now. Later I think I could see some mountains, but this is like Java Island. Basically look like this. They have a huge rice fields, just flat. Yeah, they're not like in Bali mountainish, but flat. This is already Central Java, somewhere on the border with East Java, because Surabaya is East Java, obviously, right? Now it's a little bit greener. They have a greener rice fields. In the background you can see also some volcano. There are a lot of volcanoes here, like I mentioned last time. There is also the bar, restaurant, coach, the wagon. You can buy some snacks, some drinks, some nasi goreng, of course. Few people. I'm going to the back to the train to see my friends. Also remember, don't bring the snacks inside the plane, alright? So we've moved to the back of the train. It's a little bit more seats, and we are already in East Java, next stop Surabaya. Basically, technically, there is not much difference between the views of the Central Java to East Java. Basically, I'm gonna tell you, all looks pretty the same, at least in central location. Still 1 hour to Surabaya. So I guess I will see you in Surabaya and show you big city life. Actually, the landscape has changed a little bit with some dry climate and woods. Yeah, like this one. Actually, it's very dry over here and no more rice fields. So yeah, at least at this moment. So I'm in the canteen. They don't provide the food here, so you have to buy yourself. I got nasi rendang parang. This is it inside. Hold on. Yeah, on the plastic and tea. That's cost you 50k on the train. And yeah, that's it. After unpacking and eating a little bit, it's actually really good. Actually, it's really good food. Worth the 50k, especially on the train. So far, when you are arriving to Surabaya, you can see the local housing complex and a little bit of the little bit messy situation. But Surabaya in general is very developed. I will show you in the city center. But this one is also worth to mention, that's for sure. This is how the local people also living here in Surabaya, alright? So yeah. Surabaya, Cuba. Well, I think that's the sound for welcome to Surabaya. Then we arrived to Surabaya, so many drivers, so many Gojek, so many Bluebirds, so many everybody, you know, regular staff is here, but we have a driver summer organized. So we arrived to the one restaurant. It's called Kayo. As you can see right now, as you can see, they also have a Japanese chef and some other foreigners here. So interesting. And they have some example of the food and the prices. Not bad at all. I'm gonna tell you. You can find like this one, sushi also, of course. So we arrived to one Japanese restaurant here in the tower building. They have a beautiful painting and decorations, actually, I'm gonna tell you. And yeah, it's like so busy, but they have a nice, I think so, they have a nice Japanese food. Check this out. The chef is making the food over here. Looking actually very nice, and they have a Japanese real chef, so I hope so the staff will be good. This is how they are making big city life. Looks good. I'm gonna tell you, looks very decent. The food is slowly coming. We are sitting like this one. There will be somebody else. I just wanted to show you example of the sushi, grilled salmon like this one, and yeah. And this is my beef food on arrive. Also looks very decent, like any food here. Yeah. The food was very nice in the place, and as you can see on my little shots from the city, the Surabaya is actually a big city and very nice organized. My first impressions are pretty well. And now it's coffee time in the Tanah Merah coffee, but the huge Tanah Merah coffee in Surabaya. My favorite coffee, one of the most favorite coffee in Indonesia. Basically, this is the one of the main streets, so many coffee shops, big restaurants, and Tanah Merah, big Tanah Merah here, not endorsement for them, but I just wanted to come here to show you how big is this place, but it's dark and so many cafes everywhere around. So that's the panorama of the city. It's dark, but this is like an outside area with a smoking zone. Quite a lot of people smoking, enjoying. Live band down there. Here we go. Almost like in Bali vibe, like big city vibe, actually cool. And that's the inside, also very nice looking. And that's the Tanah Merah and the ground floor. Very nice, clean, neat, and very good coffee. Finally, some good coffee. And this is it. Just wanted to show you because You know, sometimes it's hard to find the good coffees, but in Surabaya they have it. Here we go. This is my hot cappuccino in Janamera as always. So, cheers. After coffee, we're just arriving to the 4 Points by Sheraton Tanjung Plaza, which is the biggest mall in whole entire Indonesia country. And it's busy actually, so I'm gonna show you a little bit, and tomorrow will be another day in Surabaya, but I'm gonna show you inside the room as well. Which basically, this is the main road, and this is the mall, the biggest mall, and the hotel and everything. A lot of is going on here. But that's the Surabaya is the second biggest city in Indonesia after Jakarta. That's the lobby of 4 Points Sheraton Tanjung Plaza. Looks okay, like for 4 points. Pretty cool. That's the reception on the first floor. It's cool, looking really decent for the quality of the hotels here in Surabaya. This is not 4 points, but nice, looking really impressive. And I think this is the place where we're gonna have a breakfast tomorrow and everything. They have some decorations and the bar and the big TV, and they're watching the sports. It's just the lobby, but it's nice. Wanted to show you. And you can have also the alcoholic beverages here. With, of course, regarding the alcoholic beverages in Surabaya or in Java, it's not as easy as in Bali. So you have to go to the hotels like this or special bars and restaurants. And that's the also, I think, little swimming situation or main situation swimming pool. I'm not sure, but this may be just the bar lounge restaurant, but just next to the lobby anyway. So okay, I'm gonna show you my room. This is on the 20th floor, basic queen or deluxe room, don't remember, with TV, everything like a regular 4 Points by Sheraton. But this one feels very new actually, I'm gonna tell you. Maybe it's new. And there is also bathroom, toilet, and a sink and a red shower. Not bad. And that's basically that's it for today's video from Surabaya, actually journey from Yogyakarta to Surabaya. The train was okay, could be better, but there's always room for improvement, but in general was okay. But the only pity is they didn't serve even bottle of water, not mention about the lunch for $50, 750,000 rupiah ticket from Yogyakarta to Surabaya, and you don't even get a bottle of water in the executive class. This is like, but that's only my personal thoughts and opinion. After that, first impression of Surabaya, very interesting city. Surabaya is the second biggest city in Indonesia, just after Jakarta. A lot of nice places to dine in, and the coffee shops, as you saw already, something. And also feels kind of clean actually. Traffic jam is not that bad like in Jakarta or in Bali. The traffic is the worst probably right now. So anyways, tomorrow I will spend whole day in Surabaya. So tomorrow I invite you everybody to watching my video, and then somebody ringing my door. See you tomorrow.